Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. A wonderful Worker Wednesday lies ahead of us as we proceed to improve our infrastructure and continue to meet the needs of our people in this beautiful republic. Folks, there's a lot to accomplish today, so I'm not going to belabor you with a prolonged introduction. Just want to mention, as always, that if you've been enjoying this series and you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, and how I go about doing it. I read through each and every comment. It really lets me know what y'all are thinking, so if you have any opinions, thoughts, feelings, anecdotes, tips, advice, anything you'd like to share, go for it down below in the comments, because I'm guaranteed to read it, and I will try to act on it. Folks, like I said, lots to do, so enough rambling, let's get to work here. First order of business is actually up here in the old city by Rustinsky. I made a bit of an error. I'm not sure why or how I got around to making this error, but it's a pretty big deal error. Currently, I've got a lot of trucks, a lot of dumpers that are picking up iron from the iron ore processing plants and then heading over to the aggregate storage to drop it off here, which obviously neither can I do because you cannot mix aggregate types, but also that's not my intention at all. Instead, I want these guys going from their respective processing plants over to the iron aggregate storage, not the iron ore aggregate storage. So let's go ahead and fix that. Well, first of all, actually, let's make life a little bit easier, right? Let's call this the Rustinsky iron ore storage. Right? So much easier to just know what it is. And over here, we'll call this the Rustinsky iron storage. There we go. I'm tempted to call it a depot, but it feels like a fancier, more appropriate word, but it's fine. For now, this is fine. Let's go ahead and add the stop, and that way we can, you see, we can more easily see what's going on over here. So let's go ahead and make sure we're picking up iron and make sure we're dropping off iron as well. Cool. And that is... There's a couple of vehicles actually that I've mistakenly left that way. I was taking a look at a couple of things before I started recording this session, because there were a couple of things I wanted to experiment with, and in the process of doing that experimentation, I came across some of these issues. So hopefully this will. Oh, well, I should say I'm glad that I noticed this, because this would be a problem otherwise. You're going to the processing plant. Going to the same processing plant twice, 2 and... Okay. And I guess we could load at both, but I feel like that's just asking for trouble. Go ahead and unload it over here. So load up on iron. Let's get past the iron ore storage and go straight to the iron storage where you will drop it off. There we go, cool. How many of you are there? You're going to the iron ore processing plant. And you're dropping it off at a different iron ore processing plant. What is this mess? This is from a long time. Like, what is this mess? Honestly, pick up iron. I remember like there being a purpose to some of this way back when, but you know, times are changing. This is a new era of Rustinsky, working with Okselinsky, of course. So let's just make sure this is all working fine. Iron ore processing over to iron storage. Yes, okay. And I guess you're the last one. Iron ore processing over to, yeah. What was I guess I was picking up any iron ore that ended up over here and dropping it off, like redistributing it manually, which again, I guess at the time was necessary because of the setup we have, but no longer is that the case. You're gonna load up on iron. Yep, you're gonna drop it off over here. So let's just make sure that all these vehicles are okay. Loading iron, unloading iron at the iron storage. Same over here. Same over here, and same over here. Load, unload, load, unload, load, unload, and load and unload. Okay, beautiful. Oof, all right. That's that taken care of. This one, I believe, has some vehicles as well. Just the one, I think. Yeah, and you're going to pick it up, and you're going to the iron storage appropriately to drop it off. And the reason why we're doing that is because these guys... Actually, you do have a connection down here. So we don't even need this vehicle. We don't even need this vehicle. Whoops. What's your deal? Do you have any vehicles assigned to you? You do not. All right, so in that case, let's go ahead and get this dumper Well, you probably don't have any vehicles assigned because you are hooked up properly. Are you hooked up? You're not hooked up. Man, trying to remember what we had going on over here is a trip. Like, why are these two connected? When did I do that and why? I'm not 100% sure, I'm not gonna lie. This is from so long ago. Alright, so we've got iron ore coming from over here. Goes up, gets sent down there, gets sent down there, continues up this way, gets sent down there, gets sent up there. Why in God's name do I have this connection? It can't possibly be important. I'm not sure. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this dumper starting over there and then going over here. You're gonna load iron up over there, you're gonna unload it down over here. Right. Because I don't think that one has a connection. There we go, delete stop and delete stop. Over to the processing plant first. Cool, so now what we should have over here is a bunch of dumpers. I wish you could just like... yeah, okay, we've got 1 doing that route. We've got 3 doing this route. I could probably split that up a little bit. Get you... Let's see, can I... Well, you're already over here. Try and pick one that isn't. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and assign this line to you. There we go. And so now we've got, you know, a bit more of an even split, I guess. Cool. That and that. You go up that way, around this way. Yeah, and you go up or down this way, around and up this way. All right, cool. So, now, we've got iron ore sorted out. Iron itself from here gets sent down this way. And from here gets sent down, well, either up there or straight down this way, right? So what I'm going to actually do is until we're able to have a stable supply of iron ore over here, and these processing plants are able to work, you know, without any issue, until we get to that stage, I think I have to continue importing iron ore. And it's a little unfortunate. I was hoping to kind of be done with the import of iron ore before 92, and technically we can be, but the problem is, without enough iron, the steel mill stops. Without enough steel, mechanical components stop. Without enough steel or mechanical components, our economy stops, right? That is, oh my god. That's like the the crux of our economy is in steel and mechanical components. So, it's okay for us to import a little bit of iron ore at 31 a ton to produce iron, which costs 3 times as much. And just for reference, if I recall correctly, it's a 1-to-2 ratio. So if we take a look at our iron ore processing plant, it takes 225 tons of iron ore to make 105 tons of iron. So it's about a 2-to-1 ratio, right? Yeah, 2-to-1. So we'd still be... The right call is to import iron ore, not iron itself. So, over here at this processing plant, because it is hooked up directly, we're going to go ahead and we're going to purchase iron ore. Yes. Prove that. It's by the border, so it should be a little bit faster and things, or cheaper and things like that. But, again, it's a bit of a bummer, but it's fine. It's fine. What isn't fine is how many vehicles we have coming here right now, and how few it is. Which I think we kind of slightly discussed this last session as well. We knew this was going to be a problem. If we actually take a look at, you know, actually the best way to go about doing it would be go ahead and do that and take a look at iron. No, not iron, but iron ore. Come on now. All right, let's go down over here. Iron ore. We're looking for, I'm guessing these are our trucks headed over. Yeah, to the Rosinski iron ore storage, right. So we got a pair of trucks down over here, right? Yeah, we got a lot of iron. Oh, do we have, is this another pair of trucks over here loading up right now? Yep. There's 4 trucks. And how many did we buy? 6, I think, right? Where is, or rather, where are our other trucks? Empty. Looks like. So they might be headed back now. My point being, this is a long journey, and having just, what, four trucks doing it is really not going to do the trick. Zooming into the wrong spot there. Yeah, having just, I think it was 4. KMZ 5410, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even having 6 trucks, sorry, is not going to cut it. So, we should buy some more. We should buy many more. And here's how we're going to go about doing that. We're going to go ahead over here, dumper. I'm going to just go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. Done. And hopefully it'll build its own buffer. I can just send them all out at the same time and they'll build their own buffer. And we're bringing them down over here. So you, the aggregate storage to the iron ore storage. Really is too bad that we don't have a road cargo station over here. It's not too late to build one. Actually, let's see. Where is the road cargo station? Oh no, it's not a... It's got to be the, sorry, aggregate. Where are you, buddy? You're not here, are you? It's like, why have the road cargo station here and not also the aggregate loading and unloading? It's like, aren't they the same category? They're also not, but they also are. And as soon as I do this, I'm going to go ahead and hit play, because everything else can kind of go on just fine. Loading and unloading, loading and unloading. I guess over here? Yeah. Truck aggregate loading. Cool. You can fit how many? 2 at a time? Let's see. I'm wondering if that would be faster. It should be faster. Also got a really funky shape. I don't know if this will work as smoothly as I'd initially hoped. Alright, you know what? We'll leave that be for now. Let's see if this actually breaks before we try to fix it, right? So, we'll go ahead and view the line details. And then all the way up over here. Jeez. Really is quite a long line. All the way over here, we can just go ahead and set line to vehicle. There. We can go ahead and start them all. And again, what I'm hoping is that they'll build their own buffer as they kind of go around. It'll be like 2 at a time. That also might not be enough. We might need even more trucks than that just to maintain a consistent flow. But at least we're importing iron ore in the meanwhile to keep things progressing. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit play. Sorry, I was on pause for longer than I'd anticipated there. But I want to get that sorted so we're not, our economy starts to recover as soon as possible, because this is making me a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. Population looking okay. I feel like we've lost quite a few people, which is, yeah, you can see our population is dropping. So I do really want to address our food requirements ASAP, because I feel like that's the primary reason for escapes. And I feel like escapes is the primary reason why... Oh, yeah, there we go. Escapes. Look at that. Skyrocketing. Food's a problem. At least unemployment is doing better now, but that's a whole different conversation entirely. Let's go ahead and hit play. Let time move forward. And as time's moving forward, I want to touch on one more thing down over here while we're over here. Hold on a second. I just realized. Right. So the trains, I have a fix for the trains. And that's the primary thing I was experimenting with, was the trains. For now, though, I'm just going to go ahead and do this the sort of quick and dirty way. Just for now. And then I will integrate my fix afterwards. I've tested my fix. It seems to work. We'll find out. We'll find out together later. I wanted to touch on my sort of bus transit system down here at Oxelinsky, because I saw some questions come up about it, and I just want to clarify. The reason why... So what was suggested is that rather than have 2 buses per mine, I should have 1 big bus for each mine. The reason why I don't want to do that is because when passengers arrive, or rather I should specify, when workers arrive at the Oxelinsky bus stop, they'll arrive as, let's say, about 200 of them or so, approximately. If I have 1 bus come through and pick up 100, then have another bus come through and pick up 100, then when the 3rd bus comes through, it won't have anybody to pick up. And then I'll have... But it'll still complete its journey, right? And if that becomes the cycle, I'm going to have 2 mines working and 1 mine not. So instead, I'd rather have 2 buses that, again, made up numbers here, 2 buses that pick up 50 each for each mine. That way, there's a better chance of workers being shuffled between the 3 mines rather than, you know, 2 mines hogging all the workers. That's why I've gone with the smaller bus with the, 45 passenger capacity rather than a big bus that has like 120 passenger capacity. That's my thinking there. It's not working right now, obviously, because we've got no workers over here. Is our train stuck again up over here? Probably is, right? Yeah, it is. Actually, why are you stuck over here? I don't remember that happening previously. Now let's go ahead and get rid of you. That should pass you through. Yeah. All right, cool. I don't want to spend too much time dealing with these tracks. So I'm hoping that my tested solution is a true solution and it didn't just work temporarily while I was messing around with it, but we'll find out. The other thing is that the iron ore movement from here from Oksalinsky to Rostinsky relies on this moving smoothly. So hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Anyway, yeah, so that explains the bus network at Oksalinsky. Hopefully that makes sense. Apart from that, on the topic of moving things from place to place, as you can see, we've been moving iron ore without any issue, and we've then been moving iron without any issue, and the problem comes with moving steel. Obviously, there's nowhere for it to go right now while we wait for all this stuff to be built up. So I'm actually going to go ahead and build a road connection that will allow vehicles to pick. I mean, this cargo station is almost done, so it'll allow vehicles to pick up steel from this road cargo station and drive it off over to Baraharad. We're right here, we're right by it, so why not, right? Why not? Actually, one thing I'm curious about is we have an open storage here, right? We do. Well, we'll adjust this eventually. The problem is that there's no train connection, there's no track connection to Baraharad. For that, we'll have to go all the way down to Molna, which is quite the journey. So, you know, down the line, what we'll probably end up doing is ship steel up to here, and anything that doesn't get consumed by vehicle production will export it. But anyway, back on topic, let's go ahead and get a connection going on over here. Can we go straight out from here? We can. Let's see. It'd be nice to like maintain that straight line. Possible. Can we go over? Yes, we can. Excellent. Now I said straight line, but that is very clearly not a straight line. Go ahead and get rid of you. Thank you. Turn on that wireframe. Sorry about that. There we go. I wish I could like hold shift or something and it would automatically snap something. Like snap to a straight line, I mean. Go ahead and flatten you. Yeah, there we go. And, oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That works for me. I don't think we can pull a straight line down over here. I might need to do like this kind of a thing. Pull you over to right about there, making like a road T-junction here. We'll doll it up. We'll make it look pretty. There we go. Easy connection. Maybe make this into a diamond, or maybe this should actually be a roundabout. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Actually saying roundabout reminds me. My apologies for jumping back and forth like this. It's been suggested that over here, if I make these into one-ways, we should see... My worry about making these into one-ways is... Well, actually, I guess everyone goes back there. No one should be going in here. Right, because what happens here? You pump out into here. You get picked up over there. Vehicles need to come down over here. Okay, so I should be able to... Right side, right? So let's go ahead and set you as a one-way. Let's set you as a one-way. And maybe that will clean up how things look around these parts. But anyway, sorry. Just talking about the roundabout reminded me. Back down over here. We'll need to go ahead and purchase a few more trucks. Oh yeah, Buddy's moving smoothly right now, so that's good. That's promising. No construction vehicles in the area though, so that's, you know, part of the reason for that. Oh man, look at that. It's so wild. I don't think it'll ever get old seeing people flow through like this. Yeah, this is good. Pick up another 45. There'll be 100 or so waiting, but we have another bus coming. I think we've got a decent enough rotation, so to speak, because we've got one bus coming and then another bus coming right behind it. I think we're doing okay. These guys, I mean, maybe... It's not blocking traffic, which is... I'm grateful for that, but... wonder if there isn't a more efficient way. Like, I could have some of these trucks going directly to the iron mines and stuff, right? And that way we'll have them moving faster. Problem is, it's hard to develop consistency with that. Okay, let's see how this works first before I try to, again, fix what isn't necessarily broken. Let's go ahead and get some open hull trucks so we can export some steel. Again, we can use these open hull trucks for literally anything else later, so I don't mind the investment. 16 tons of steel at a time. Still our best choice. Let's go ahead with just 2. We don't need too many. We don't need too many. We just need 2. And what you're going to do is you're going to go... not over here. Man, the nation's gotten so big, it's like become hard to keep a track of things. Okay, from here, so this has been completed. That's great. You're going to load up on steel. Wait until you're loaded, and you're going to over here, unload. Wait until you're unloaded, okay? Excellent. Easy and simple export route. Now let's go ahead and copy that schedule over to the other truck as well. And then you can get started as well. Again, 16 tons of steel. It's not going to be the fastest source of wealth for us, but I mean, let's take a look here real quick. Steel sells for 2,000. I mean, 16 tons of that every so often will make, you know, a decent dent. It'll make a decent difference, I think. So that's that sorted out. What else did I want to... I think we're good over here. Oh, right. You know what, actually? I've got the distribution office here. What you need to do is, rather than use the steel mill, which is here, let's go ahead and get rid of the steel mill. I want you to use cargo station. Cargo station, I want you to pick up steel. Cool. That should work. That's a distribution office that brings steel down to like here and whatnot. Good stuff. All right, cool. Apart from that, we've got progress going on over here, which is great. We've got... Where are you? Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Damn it. I guess that's because of the auto construction. It's picked up this mine. Go ahead and suspend, because it'll build this conveyor belt as well. We don't need any of this stuff built. Let's not waste any of our precious resources or time on any of this stuff. This is about halfway done. A lot of resources just sitting here as well. Let's suspend your construction too. That's a little unfortunate. That's a lot of resources that could have been used down over here to make progress on the oil fields, but nope. Nope. Why would life be that easy for me? Alright, so this is all done. This is all good. Our train, actually. Is our train still moving smoothly? Looks like it. Where's the construction vehicle? Alright, let's just take a look over here. So what I've done right now is actually not the solution I'd experimented with, but if it works, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I don't know if it will, though. I don't think so. Let's see. Only one way to find out. The other thing, the big issue, if you will, is that timing plays such a big role on this stuff working or not working. Like, when it comes to testing if something works or doesn't work, but looks like we're okay. Why is this blue and this orange? Why you gotta do me like that, game? All right, so you're gonna stop over there, and you're gonna get stuck over here. Are you? Oh, you're building this connection. That's why you're gonna get stuck over here. There really isn't anything we can do about that unless we have a crossing over here. But I'm not really looking to build a crossing over here. See, this is the nature of construction. Like, what are we gonna do about that? I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna be straight up. I think I'm okay with this for now. It's temporary. It's gonna increase unemployment, which is a bit of a problem, yeah, for sure. But rather than fiddling with this, because there is, you know, construction that needs to be done over here, rather than fiddling with this, really, we don't need a consistent supply of workers at our steel mill. Not for a while, or even at our mines, right? Like, it's okay. Let these people have some time off, and it gives us some time off from the tracks. So I'm actually not gonna execute my experiments I'm gonna take a very Zen approach here. Let's do it. I'm gonna take a very Zen approach there, and I'm gonna move on and accept the fact that we don't need maximum efficiency up there right now, and that's okay. I'm just waiting for everyone in the comments to be like, "Party, what are you doing? It's not okay." But I think it's fine. One thing I do want to do though, actually, is get another construction office down over here, rail construction office specifically, because we've got so much track to lay out. It's kind of ridiculous. It'll take us, like, we'll be stuck building these tracks for the next, like, year in real life if I don't have another construction office put down. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Oh, hey, progress down over here as well. I didn't even notice you. So that's good. What I'm thinking is we put this down over here. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get a factory connection. I mean, unless I do this kind of a thing. But that's pointless. I'd rather put this down over here, and that way I can connect to both sets of tracks and build on both sides. All sets of tracks over here, right? I think that's the way to do it. The only thing is I need to make sure I place it properly so that we're able to properly connect to the tracks. I might end up auto-building this. We'll see. We'll see. For now, let's go ahead and place you down, let's say over here. Workers will be able to come from here up to there. Well, that's good. Yeah. Because the road is on this side, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Go ahead and pop you down right in the middle, I think. Not auto-building. Yeah. Pop you down. A road over here. We'll hopefully be able to... Oh. Connect. Oh, come on now. Too steep of an incline. Go ahead and cancel you. What have we got here? That's not too steep. That's not too steep. Come on, game. Move it out a little bit. There we go. I think that'll be good enough. Send you up to about here. Come on now. Come on now. I saw it flash green for a second. 1 sec. Alright, I thought I'd just edit out the struggle there. And it was a struggle. I'm definitely glad. I could tell, so I'm glad I edited it out. But just had to, like, adjust the train a fair bit, and we're able to make this connection. So let's hit play again. And let's see. This is gonna... it's hard for me to say right now. Would I rather it auto-construct or what? Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and suspend construction. Before we even commit to that, I should check to make sure that the tracks can connect, because... yeah, I had a feeling this is really tight. It is really tight. I mean, we have a bit of a gap being left, but it's not the end of the world, right? We can pay for the gaps like we've always done. We've always paid for the gaps, so that's okay. We can connect... and then I can pay for the wooden tracks as well, because again, it's cheap, it's relatively easy, so we'll do that. Relatively easy, as in relatively easy to just click a button and auto build it all. Okay, we'll mark you down over here. Get you up to over there. You up to over there. And I realize that these construction vehicles will not be able to go the other way, and I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. I just want to relieve stress from that rail construction office. I don't want it to have to deal with everything over here. So that's the duty of this construction office, is to just build the track over here and the track over here, and maybe even part of it down over here as the other rail construction office helps around the bend over that way. That's all I need this construction office to do. So I'm fine with the fact that it can't reach everything everywhere. Like, that's not the end of the world for me. Guess I'd pop you down over here. This is where things start to become a little bit messier as well, I think. Oh, hold on a second. That's not right. That ain't right, man. Oh, no. No, game, no. Why you do this? Fire destroyed a building. Where was this? Oh, no. We just lost a distribution office. How? Where? Wow. Wow, that's not ideal. We lost all the vehicles that were at the distribution office as well. That that's really could have had that not happen right about now. Okay, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. We'll replace the distribution office, and we've been meaning to rework this entire area anyway, right? Maybe that's just the motivator that we needed to finally get into that. Wow. That's fantastic. Well, now what's the deal over here? You can connect down over here. Perfect. You can connect over here. Okay, good. Perfect. Now that'll disappear, obviously. That's fine. We can commission all this. Yeah, I think that'll be the way to go. Sorry, I've been completely thrown off by that fire now, so I apologize if I sound a little disjointed there. But yeah, so this rail construction office, to get back on topic, this rail construction office, we'll build that, we'll build this. Yes, great. It's got a road connection. We're able to connect to the tracks just fine. If we pay for this, it'll just be 45,000 rubles, which is not that bad. So let's go ahead, let's commission it for now. How much would you cost? 200? 250k is not bad, honestly. For now, though, let's let some of the local resources be used in this construction. Yeah, let's hit play. And let's figure this mess out. Jeez, I don't even remember everything that distribution office was tied to. But it was ensuring that crops were brought over to this area. Man. That's a problem. And actually, I just remembered looking at this area. Not a lot of workers coming down over here. Still a bunch of students up over here. A lot of students. Did I not, Is this not enough? Is this not enough? Okay. I suppose I could add... Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, sorry, and purchase one more... Oh, there's so much going on right now. IKR 280. Well, okay, two more IKR 280s. One is gonna join in this line. And another one is actually going to pick students up over here. Ones with basic education. You're going to drop them off up over here. Unload them. Right. We can spread them out a little bit. Yeah. Another thing I should actually check in on, looking at the medical unit or the technical university down there, reminded me. Yeah, this is a hot mess versus... Yeah, that's what I thought. So, let's go ahead and sort that out as well. We've got too many students being brought up over here. You... head down there instead. Rather, head down there. To unload students. Get rid of that. Oh, you're carrying kids as well. Okay, fine. This is a unique circumstance. What are the chances? You're loading up a bunch of students. They all look older. All right, let's go ahead and make sure, because it's a university line. Let's make sure though. Rather than going up there, let's bring you down over here. Because we need to spread those students out. Otherwise, we're getting a bunch of students going to university and not actually getting an education because they're sitting, waiting. These are passengers, so that's fine. Going up to the technical university. Do you even carry little kids? You don't. Do we even have little kids coming up over here? We don't. I wonder if this trip to the school needs to be adjusted. There's so many kids being dropped off over here. And just adding to this pile up. Yeah, it's a hot mess. Bring it down over here instead. Let's go. Unload students. Get rid of the technical university stop. I know I'm micromanaging this when there's probably more important things for me to deal with, if I'm completely honest, but let's go ahead and at least see if that has had any, decent impact. let's let that be for now. Gee, okay. Oh, okay. That's really throwing me off my focus here. I think we should just pay for this. New vehicle available. A new type of excavator. Very cool. Construction office has been assigned. It's missing a bunch of resources. How are you missing resources? Oh, it's a small construction office that's been assigned. Turn off your auto search. Get rid of that. Go ahead and assign you this instead. We could, I mean, we could get at least some of the work done locally, and then rush that. You know, yeah, I think that's what we'll do because now we have a more immediate investment to make up over here. Yikes. All right, how do I want to rework this? This is our golden opportunity to rework this. Down over here, we've got a ton of crops. This food factory is just not able to keep up. Oh, hang on a second. Why are we... we should max out workers. I don't know if that's going to make all the difference in the world, but it might be helpful. Okay, so we've got crops backed up, coming out the wazoo, as it were. We're just not converting it into food quickly enough. We've already experimented with putting a food factory down over here, and it's much too large to fit. I've already tried that. What I could do is offload some of the stress over there. Because right now, I mean, oh man, I wish I could... Can you not highlight which fields you're working on? Thought you did. I guess you don't. Alright, well that's one way to... No, that's just the auto search radius. Well, that's frustrating. Well, we can clean it up nonetheless. We can go ahead and have this focus on these fields, and we'll have an agro farm and this work over here with a food factory. And what we'll need to do is we'll need to get people picked up by the bus over here and dropped off over here. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're able to do that. And you know what? I'm going to take this as a, you know, from the ashes, right? From the ashes. This is a positive burning down of government property. Silver lining thinking. Where is our food and crop related industry? We want our agro farm, right? Let's go ahead and not auto building. And we'll probably be paying for all this, right? Which is why I'm now glad I didn't pay for the rail construction office, because I'd like to get to 10 million again. That would make me very happy. That would please me very much. And let's see, we want to make sure that we have quick access to these guys, right? I want to make sure we have quick access to as many fields as possible. We can probably fit another field over here, actually, like a medium field or something. Need flat terrain, but we can flatten it, no problem. Probably fit 2 fields over here, actually. Probably fit a couple fields up over here. This is really the messy spot where we should be putting down the agro farm and our grain storage and our food factory. And maybe even meat. Maybe even meat. Are we able to? Yes, we are. Great. A little bit more industrialized now. A little less rural out here. We were trying to maintain that for as long as possible, but, you know, with the future comes change. Now let's go ahead and put you down. With the fire comes change. Yeah, let's put you down over here. I'm just trying to like think this through in my head before I just go click happy, because I also want to put a distribution office in the area to be, you know, fully as efficient as possible. All right, if you end up over here, no road connection or anything, so we're fine. We get the grain storage over here. Guys will be driven up over here. We could do the grain storage like so instead. Just want to see if we can like nicely build this area up. Get the grain storage down there. Get our slaughterhouse is the other thing I should consider, because meat's not doing very hot either, I can assume safely, I think. Livestock, rather, is not doing hot. Why? You got plenty of crops. Oh, workers aren't coming through. Worker supply. Okay, well, then I should give it some more time. Because we got plenty of crops here, and I guess this KMZ is bringing... Get rid of this. You're bringing from the small barn to the... Okay, so you're fine, actually. Maybe we don't need meat, but I should leave the option open, I suppose. I should leave the option open. Where's our food factory? Livestock farm, okay. Okay. We can have this stuff. Alright, fine. Food factory first, though. Well, in order to do that, we should go ahead and get our little crossing over here. Go ahead and put you down over here like so. To go ahead and get our modded forklift garage. You have more garage, like more forklifts than not. Have you connect maybe over here? I'm trying to figure out our road connections and where the bus stop and stuff is going to be. We could do this. Right? Okay, let's do this. Put you down over here. Like this is full-on industrialization. Well, I mean, not like it wasn't already, you know, relatively industrial farming, but you know what I mean. It's full-on modernization of the facilities here, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we've got our forklifts coming through. We've got grain coming through. That grain then needs to be turned into a couple of things. We've got food, right? So there's our food factory. Put you up like so. Put you up like so. Let's see. I put you down like this, right? Let's say just a straight connection like so. Flatten the train here. And then I've got my livestock farm able to pick up the crops directly as well. Need flat train, we can do that, not a problem. Road connections start to get a little iffy. Oh no, there we go, okay. Okay, we can do this. There we go, flatten that. Well, we might need to be a little bit further back, actually, to be fair. I wonder how much the forklifts are going to slow us down over here. So we've got crops being put over here. Rather, crops are probably being taken directly into the grain storage by our distribution office, right? That's happening. Then it's going down to the food factory and down to the livestock farm. Now, from the livestock farm, you can go straight into the slaughterhouse. See, I wish I could get... Well, I guess we could do this. It's not the end of the world. How about like this? Does that work? Kind of. Alright, no. Let's do this. Hold on. I'm so indecisive right now. Because there's a couple of ways to slice this. And it's getting very dark now. So we're going to hold off until sunrise so we can continue planning this with full and clear vision. Pretty happy with how it's coming along, though, actually. I'm actually kind of glad about the fire, if I'm completely honest. That's worked out nicely for us, I suppose. What's the deal over here? Are we seeing any progress? Construction has stopped. Missing asphalt. How is that a thing? How are you... You just mean... Hold on, where do we produce asphalt? I thought we did that down here. Didn't we? Asphalt from the plant at Zavodsk. Oh, you go all the way up there. Now, we've got some available. It's just a matter of the vehicle, I guess, going and picking it up then. I should probably produce some of that down over here instead. Where are we? Yeah, concrete and gravel has arrived. Asphalt is not, so we're just waiting for that to arrive. Hopefully we have somebody going to pick some up. Let's see, where is the Zavodsk plant? I love this little animation. As minor as it is, it's just nice to have. Yeah, we got vehicles currently headed here. The huge construction office, unfinished factory connection. Like, there's so much construction going on. There is so much construction going on right now. Yeah, working on the oil refinery and stuff. That's okay. That's okay. And actually, have the trains been fine down over here at Oxelinsky? Oh, no. No, they have not. This is an unacceptable... See, this is what I mean by timing. This is what I mean by timing. That's a problem. That's a huge backup. Ugh. It's okay. Again. Being super zen. Taking the zen approach. On the topic of zen, back to the site of the massive fire. I need to get a fire station around these parts. Alright, where were we? Back to our food and crop related industry. Get our slaughterhouse down over here. Like so works, I suppose. What I'd like to do... There we go. Go ahead and flatten you. Ah, it's not going to fly, is it? Game doesn't like that. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and take the height from here then. Oh, great. Faster, faster. There we go. We must feed the people. And that can't happen unless... okay, good. Fire extinguished. See, we're mostly covered for fire. But evidently, I'm actually shocked that I didn't notice this was bound to happen. I'm a little surprised. I should pay more attention to that. That's a simple thing that shouldn't have happened. But again, I mean, actually, it's forced my hand into working on this sooner, so I think it is for the better. No, jokes aside, I do think it is for the better. Which is, you know what, great. That's great. It's like when a residential collapse forces people to look at their construction bylaws and stuff. I was like, huh, we should make sure that doesn't happen again. Silver lining thinking. Alright, so down goes the slaughterhouse. Boom. Cool. Now, the meat storage can go over here. Yes, okay, I like this. I like this. So the meat storage here, let's try something here. The meat storage up over here, like so. And get the road cargo station here, like... oh yeah, okay. Kind of. Kind of. Let's go for the modded one. Go for the modded cargo station. I prefer how it looks. And we can do this kind of a thing. Hook you up like so. Makes it easier for the food to get picked up. Let's drop you down like that, right? Over to our roads. You can connect. Easy. I believe we're able to... I mean, we can go up this way as well. Let's see. If we were to connect here, how do we go about doing it? Draw you out. Too steep of a descent. Alright, where is that line that the game is not willing to cross? Here. Alright, fair enough. Go ahead and raise this terrain then. The plateau is changing directions. I find like a happy middle ground, I suppose. Literally. There we go. That should hopefully do the trick. What I'd like to do is, yeah, get this, yeah, excellent, straight out. We're not going to connect it now because I don't want the construction to start. And that's also really not placed as nicely as I was hoping it was. Just adjust you slightly. There we go. That's a lot better, I think. Clean connection up there is possible. Go ahead and connect you guys. There we go. Excellent. You can connect like so. So we've got our farm able to send vehicles out this way. I would like it to be able to send vehicles out this way as well, which I think we'd be able to build. Looks like it. Looks like it. Yeah, well, I could have probably gone about that in a nicer way. Or maybe not. I wonder, though. I wonder if... I'd like to, like... Let's see. I'd like to snake down over here by the hillside. Sides are too steep. No surprise there. Try and flatten this a bit more. There we go. Come on now. Yes, there we go. Excellent. It's tough. It's a tight fit, and you can see what's happening to the farm on the side there. I don't know if I like that. But I can do this. I wonder if... Too steep of a descent. There we go. Yeah, we're good. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. I might want to clean this up a little bit. I want to clean this up a little bit. Gotta, like, lower you a touch. Where are we? Cancel you, cancel you. And just lower this a little bit. Smooth it out. Right? Let's see. You might want to do that. Yeah. I think that works. I think that works. Yeah, it's like dirt roads, rural roads, right? Cool. So that gives this farm easy access to these fields as well as like these fields if necessary. Great. Then the crop goes into the grain storage from where the forklifts will move all of that grain around or all that crop around. The crop gets turned into food. The crop gets turned into animals, so to speak. The animals get turned into meat. Meat goes into the slaughterhouse. Food stays stored at the food factory. Is that good enough, or do we need a warehouse? I think it's probably good enough. 25 tons at a time? Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that'll be fine. Sure. So, can we? Well, first of all, let's go ahead and see if we can't build a nice... I don't know if... There's one way to keep things out of each other's ways, I suppose. I don't know how I feel about this, but it is something. It is a thing. Like I said, I don't yet know how I feel about it. But let's reserve judgment for now. Like, is there any reason to have multiple lanes over here? Probably not. Probably not. Is it what we're doing? Quite possibly. I mean, it looks interesting. There's that. Like, these roads will rarely get used. These roads will rarely get used. What I will need, though, is footpaths. We need workers up there. We need workers over here. We need workers over here. So, this connection's possible. This connection is possible as well. Great. That's what I need. Go ahead and get you down over here. Let's make sure you're as hard to turn as possible. There we go. Get you... Yeah, sure, that works for me. And let's go ahead and connect you like so. Great. Now if I can get the bus stop over here, I think that'll do the trick. Because then what I can do is I can go ahead and get our little bus platform. No, I don't need a bus platform. I just need one of these bus stops. Those pass-through ones. If I can just put it over... Like what? I'm trying to figure out, like, between the road coming up this way and then trucks needing to come through as well. I'm trying to figure out the best layout over here. Let's see, the roads... What'll the roads do? Build a little loop over here. Do we need to? You'll be connected up over here, I suppose. How did... Oh. Party, you fool. You know what, actually, I guess I'm fine with this. This stuff is pretty much fine. Good to go. I guess I'm fine with it. This, though. I guess the road connection is mainly for, firefighters. Because we're going to have passengers coming in from the back over here. Less of a trip for the bus to make as well. Send you down this way. Yeah. That works for me. Cool. So yeah, the bus stop. The bus stop. What to do with the bus stop? I'll probably put you down like this. Seems like the most reasonable spot for it. Go ahead and demolish this road. Flatten the terrain here. And we can beautify the little plaza in the center, like the central like space there. But what we do need to do though is make sure trucks can get up there as well, so they can go to the cargo stations, their respective cargo stations. So, let's see. Cancel you a little bit further. Did I get you? No. Let's continue onwards. Oh no, don't tell me I've lost that beautiful curve that I had. There we go, sure. That's fine by me. A bus stop. Let's see. Let's see what we can do over here. I want it to be neat and good looking, if possible. But I guess that's not that should never be the priority, I suppose. And let's see if I cancel the footpath over here. Should really do it properly here. Cancel you. Cancel you. That footpath. Further up. Connect you like so. And the road can come through this way. What do we got over here? Sides are too steep. Steep of an incline. Alright, well that'll take maybe some work, or there we go. Kind of like snake through. Yeah, that's kind of messy looking. Wait until the sun rises. We can finish that off. Wait until the sun rises. But I'm pretty happy overall with how this is feeling. And could I, maybe? No, yeah, it's going to be the same kind of messy space. Yeah, this is fine. Go ahead and let these vehicles continue building over here. That's fine. You know what? No reason to stop them. Do I want to get a distribution office? Yes, I need a distribution office. I need a distribution office. So let's go ahead and take a look at, what was it? In storage? Yeah, medium distribution office. And where would we put you? Down like over here or so. Needs flat terrain. That shouldn't be a problem. Matter of actually building it. I could also put the distribution office like down over here or something. That way it will have quicker access to all the crops, I guess. But does that really make a difference? It has to come up here anyway. I guess it could fit more nicely, but we could also fit fields down over here, is the issue. I say issue, you know what I mean. Is the flip side, I guess. Let's see, if I go ahead and lower the terrain over here. Couple things to do, right? Couple things to do. Try and drop you down over here. See if we can't get the medium distribution office to fit. You're gonna be like that, are you? It's times like this where I wish like the game would just be like, you know, hold down the mouse and it'll flatten. Like, why not? Why not? Also, just want to note, economy's looking alright. At least it's trending upwards. At least it's trending upwards. Oh, come on. Who is... How do we not have an excavator free? Did you steal these guys? You're not auto-searching. I guess they're all kind of coming up over here to get work done. I should break that road connection, shouldn't I? Nothing over here is going to be paid for if I turn on auto build. Try and flatten this way. Good old-fashioned flattening method. Not ideal for this kind of stuff, though, actually. Not ideal for this kind of stuff. Where's my distribution office? Storage and warehouse. So close. So very close. One of these construction offices needs to stop. We'll turn it back on later. Just want to sort this out. I just want to sort this out. Where are we? Here we go. So around about here, just a couple spots left to adjust. Go ahead and drop you down. Hopefully that's doing the trick. Go ahead and raise you up over here as well. Might as well get this road connection in. Might as well. And let's go ahead and get that distribution office. Come on, baby. Why I gotta be like this? Why I gotta be like this? Oops. Everywhere except for that corner up there. But even if I get that corner to cooperate, it's not gonna hook up. Alright, you know what? Maybe we just put the distribution office down over here instead. Might not be a terrible idea. Need a free bulldozer. Right, because of the different tool I'm using. Jeez, that's gonna take forever to flatten. That's gonna take forever to flatten. But it needs to be done. I mean, the other option is, of course, to use a small distribution office, but I don't want to risk that. We've already struggled enough times, or we've struggled enough times, or enough time, with our food. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't want to deal with that anymore. And look, this is almost done. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Maybe I'll just do this next time or something. starting to grind my gears. Back over here, though, I want to get this done as well. So where are we? There we are. So you should be able to... I wonder if we can't just smooth this out a little bit. Turn on auto build for roads is fine. There we go. Maybe. Too steep of a descent, really. Now let's try the averaging. So much faster when you pay for it. Foul temptress of a game. Too steep of an incline, alright. Still too steep of an incline. Come on now. There we go. Just need the angles, I think. Because that looks reasonable. It's like San Francisco, right? Like San Francisco. It looks reasonable. We're able to connect up over there. You're able to connect over here. Great. So we've got workers able to head over from here. I wonder if we can't flatten this. I want to actually go straight for a bit. Let's see. For the wireframe, pull you out like so. Road is not straight to begin with. It's a bit of a problem. But never too late to fix a problem like that. There we go. Let's see if we can't turn auto build off. Nah, still don't have an excavator, eh? Not the end of the world. It's not so expensive to flatten some terrain. Go ahead and pull you over a little bit still, I guess. This kind of a thing. Gotta be a cleaner connection we can make over here. Doesn't look that great. Come on now. That's not so bad. It's not terrible. Ain't perfect either. Alright, I think I'm done fiddling with these roads. I'm sorry. It's an obsession. It's an obsession trying to get these things to look nice. There we go. Cool. Very cool. Turn off auto build before we make a mistake. So, passengers are able to get on the bus over here, workers rather, get on the bus over here, take the bus down over to here. From here, they will take the footpath over to there, or over to here. And they'll be able to go to the food factory, the livestock farm, and the slaughterhouse. Everywhere where we need workers is accessible to workers. Great. Fantastic. Yeah, that's what we need down here. We should definitely learn from our past mistakes and perhaps get a fire station up around these parts. Do we need a full-on fire station, or can we just do one of the rural style ones? We can probably do one of the rural style ones. I don't know. This is a lot bigger than that though. We've like I said, we've kind of industrialized this area, right? Equipment for citizens. Where is our fire station? The big building. Gonna hook you up over here. Okay. Gonna flatten that. Excellent. Got the construction vehicles we need, I suppose, so I'll take it. And let's go ahead and get you down over here. Easy access up over here, easy access down over here, and then if they need to like come down over here, they're able to do that as well, right? They can go over this way, or we can even connect them through a separate road. We can connect you up over here. I don't see why we shouldn't. Nicely compacted area. I don't know why I like this so much. It's wasteful, but it's pretty, I guess. Yeah, this is great though. I mean, we're finally taking this food problem a bit more seriously. This should allow us to at least process food faster, and we'll need to get some more fields down over there and down over here. Maybe even up over here, have just a bunch of fields. Over here right now, the crops have backed up. Food production is the problem. We're just not producing food quickly enough. So maybe even start funneling crops up over here instead to produce the food faster. That might do what we needed to do. Over here, have we seen any progress? We have not. Missing resource, asphalt. Why is that? Do we have a blockage up over here? We do not. Things are just moving very slowly. Fair enough. Yeah, that's again, because we've got so many construction projects going on down over here at VRAW as well. But hey, we're making progress down here as well. These 3 have been completed. That's great to see. Lots more. I think pipes have been completed as well. Good stuff. Wonderful stuff. And we're seeing some progress down over here as well. Wow. Oh man, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. And over here are the trains coming together. They are indeed, by which I mean they're stopping each other from moving. Where is our construction vehicle over here? And why are you being stopped? Why are you being stopped? Where is... Ah, these guys. That's the problem here this time. Fair enough. Will that free things up? Yeah, I can't wait until this construction office is done. Well, like I said, we're taking a Zen approach, right? We've been Zen mode in today's session, maybe to a detriment, to a serious detriment, as all the construction resources stay back over here. So next time I will implement the experiment I was talking about, and that should solve these issues, as well as this being completed and things like that. But again, we've barely eaten up all of our steel, or exported all of our steel, I mean. So it's not like I'm concerned about our current circumstances or anything. What I am concerned about though, folks, is that this is the end of the session. I think things have gone pretty well. I mean, again, what happened, but we're growing from it, like I said, like a phoenix, right? I hope you all enjoyed this session. I hope you all enjoyed the progress we've made today. I think this has been a long time coming. I think it'll make a big difference, so I'm looking forward to the future of our food circumstances, at least at Uprising Grad and Brixtonia and all that. Hopefully, we're about to see a solution. Folks, if you enjoyed, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel and what I do more or less of. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, до свидания.